Interview squad up. Friday evening, what better for do? More than just listen to some basketball and see what go on. Willard, London, what's up?
We're here. We're still here in
Yeah.
that group game.
Supermans in the building. All is well.
Most things well, man. For today, you see me today conversation are gonna be great. I think
Yeah.
not a person gonna learn a lot about basketball in Jamaica today.
Most definitely. I strongly believe so also. However, before we get to the guests, we have as you know, we're about basketball. Basketball is about us. So we have to make the crowd know early out. Viewers know them say NBA returns. Different
What?
format,
So,
but
so,
NBA will be
Going
back.
what, 22 teams? I think 22
Yeah,
teams are gonna be.
22
Are
teams.
gonna,
so are
yeah.
there gonna be live fans coming here? So Brand no one play unless we have
That's
live
our
fans.
brand say,
No
but I
man.
think there's no fans are not seem certain.
Gary, hold on. Gary, they're gonna stay like NBA players stay in the stands and watch the game.
Yes.
Look who we
Anyway,
have here.
Ludlow, big up yourself. General, Calabar,
London,
Utech, everything up and running.
London, they already. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Willard, with
Yeah.
that being said about NBA return, you believe that our NBL will take our model what is going on overseas and might bring that same format to finish up the league, or
No,
what do you think? What's your view?
it will not happen. That will never happen.
Barnes, you think we could
Um,
take that format also?
it be it a go rough. It a go rough. Based on what them a do, remember say them a stay in one place all by themselves, quarantine
Mm,
and them stuff. Eh. We
yeah.
out here we don't see what the funds are. We don't have the facility to do that unless
Mm-hmm.
unless you are go get a bus, bring you to a hotel, bring you back to the game, and
Stop,
that
stop,
rough.
stop, stop, stop,
That
stop, stop,
will never
stop.
happen.
But anyway, we're happy that we can
Drinks.
now turn on our TV and watch a game of basketball. So
Yeah, cause
yeah,
be soccer
we're
me I watch
happy
some day.
regardless of. Keisha, big up yourself. How about you? As you know, always support live up. However, let me get it started earlier because as I said, this is going to be a very interesting interview. When we talk about a player, a legendary player, we don't think we could have choose anybody better. However, we have made contact with Mark Broomfield and also Calvin who speak highly of this individual, this guest that we have today. And we are going to allow Mark Bloomfield and Martin to just let the viewers know about this special guest we have today. So let us show them what's going on with her.
When I went to Braves first and I used to see Goff play, it motivated me to work harder because I saw people, even though they um, had the skill, had the fan base, they still work hard every day. Discipline and also giving back because not only did they play, did he play for the club, but also he was a part of building the club out, having a Division 2 team, having a female team, and he was one of the persons that ensured that the club continued. He was one of the persons that ensured that basketball spread. His love for the game of basketball itself ignited a lot of us to want to love the game. People who were his height started to feel tall and bigger and stronger, and a lot of the guards who came up after him came up as a result of being influenced by him for the sport of basketball. And now that he's here, this time he's here with us to give back to the sport. He has had some clinics, and I want to say that I appreciate that, and that is really how a person should be. Not only you have the skill, but the fact that you gain from the sport and you can come back and give to youngsters, to teach them the things that you learn as a player that has now made you an ambassador for the sport of basketball, at least where I am concerned. It's a good thing, it's a good look, and I hope that he will continue to support the sport. He loves the game. He even played a few games on my team about 2 weeks ago, and we won. Still the same guy, a little bit older, still have a skill, still have a trash talk, still a great personality, a good player of the game, somebody who knows how to find the opponent's weakness and exploit it. And I'm glad that he's able to teach youngsters about the game so that they can know how to play the game and how to be gentlemen in the sport of basketball. So, my friend, big up 100 times. Keep doing what you do.
Yeah, and that was our former president, Mark Bloomfield. We also have Mr. Calvin Martin sharing some good words about.
This youth, Garfield Richards, know him from about 7 years ago or 10 years old. Yes, when Patrick Ewing first came to Jamaica. And there we are, this like a pipsqueak standing beside Patrick Ewing, looking like a giant with a mouse. One thing you can say about him, fiercely competitive, never give up, always serious, always take the game serious. Run basketball in Jamaica from high school up to club level and go and come back, and it's still question, as you can see Ben, that it's a one of many years of coming back and giving a little something to local basketball in Jamaica. So big up Garfield. I just want you to just carry on, big up yourself to the sports and go out the youth and see in Jamaica. One love.
Legend.
Yeah, so let the viewers know, Mr. Garfield Richards.
How you doing?
There, we had give the Jamaican slang same way now. We're there. You see me?
Martin attack highly enough people, you know. If you know Martin.
No.
Martin.
Willie, when me hear that talk with Martin, but just as say no man, if me never know Gaff, me just say a lie Martin I tell. But yo, Martin the talk highly of people.
Yeah, man. Yo, Garfield, I must say to the viewers also, I must apologize, and I'm apologizing to you, Garfield, publicly, to the fact that I wasn't aware of who is this Garfield Richards. And I know a lot of viewers might be looking now and I wonder, who's this person everybody talk highly from? So I want to take the interview from an angle where we learn who is Garfield from a youth all the way to where you are now. So with that being said, Garfield, which parish are you from?
Someone man from Kingston, you know, born and raised.
Born and raised Kingston. All right. So when you were introduced to basketball, through primary school, high school?
Well, okay, so pretty much my brother's still a former Excelsior player, you know, and he got hurt, you know, so he used to do the table, the clock and thing. So everybody know my brother. I used to just hang out with my brother, and you know, this was when I was 9, you know. So I used to just hang out with him, just hang out with my big brother. I was into basketball still, but it was after them when the mini basketball thing start, you know. The following year I was 10. Then you know, the team left. You know, they asked me to play, and I said no, I'm basketball team, you know. So it's the following year though. After the second year mini basketball started, that's when I started taking it serious.
Okay. You mentioned mini basketball. Currently we don't even have a mini basketball program going on. So me really have to stop and even talk to you about that. When you talk about mini basketball back then, what you're talking about? It was in the primary school, or it was on weekends you went to a special camp for this mini basketball?
Well, mini basketball is the national upon a national level, you know. So you're looking at 12 and under national. So we have a lot of practice every weekend. We practice every weekend and we try to make the team. You know, so it's everyone that you know the field could make the national team 12 and under at the time.
Okay, cool. So you guys playing a tournament, or it was just a developmental thing, as in?
No, actually, you know, we went to the mini basketball tournament in the Caribbean, Mexico, Dominican Republic, you know, Bahamas. So it was national, and it was a serious business, man. Serious business, you know. I play against playing the NBA, you know.
The golden age of basketball.
Yeah. So the talent back then, yeah. Yes, man.
That was just going to say. So the talent back then was higher than God.
No, I'm not gonna say high, because we have a Whopper tournament, summer league that go on them time there, you know, and that's where I end up meeting Gunnar. You know,
yeah, one of the next legend. That's
right,
good one.
Right. Yeah, Gunnar is a different on a different level.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
and Gunnar was like that for the Malika youth, you know.
Oh, so you aren't gonna start it from mini basketball and you went to Mexico and other tournaments. So talk about the tournaments back then if you can remember, if you're looking back now. How was the tournament? Easy, hard, or manageable? How would you put it?
Okay, first of all, you know, at the time, everybody had a little pipsqueak, you know, and then we play a team like Mexico and Dominican Republic. You know, we are playing against 12-year-olds, 6 feet tall, you know.
Whoa.
Yeah, and you know, 6 feet tall. We played on the 8-foot goal, and that these guys was dunking, you know, alley-oop on them thing at 12, you know. So it was our experience, you know. At that level, mini basketball, when I realized, so listen, I've really step up my game, you know. I can't come back and you know, have this kind of show, you know, because we're getting blown out by all these teams, you know.
Okay, and yet at that age, young, you made that decision mentally to say, listen, you need to work on your game at age 10, 11, 12. What kind of work you talking about, Garfield? A 1-2 day training? Because the persons have work different or the concept to work out, you know. Coming back from that tournament, what kind of work you put in?
Well, after that tournament, and I came back, you know, because I played twice. I played 2 years in a row, you know. So the second year we had a better team. But as far as work, because I live by the stadium, you know. I used to live by the stadium, so I used to get up every morning 5:30 and run the bleachers, you know. Up on the bleachers and things, and then go on the court and shoot. So when everybody asleep, I was up. You know, and I used to dribble a tennis ball all the time. I used to sleep on my basketball. You know, so I wanted to have a better showing than I had my first year playing competitive sport.
So you were what, about 11 at that time?
11, yeah.
When you run stadium and I get up 5:30. So where you get that drive there from? Like at the Fox, you go see them go Mexico, go play against them and say no, you have a competitive spirit that way. No man. But I feel better than everybody else. Like where you get that drive there from at 11?
You know, the thing is that too, you know, my brother, I was always, you know, call my brothers Mumblies, you know, and they always call Mumblies with the brother, and I just want my own identity, you know. I was tired of people calling me Mumblies. My name is Garfield, so I really want to, again, outshadow my brother still. And I feel like, you know, I was trying to live my dream through him. I mean, or him living dream through me somewhat, because he was hurt. He got hurt, had a major injury. So. And I saw how depressed he was, and I'm like, you know, I don't want that to happen to me, and I want to kind of like be more successful than him, you know. So it was a lot of things going at that time.
So at that age, at that age, Goff, which school you attend at that age, and you didn't even play any form of basketball at that time at school?
No, primary. I was at school named Elisa Primary. At the time.
Elisa, man. Right, Elisa.
Yeah, I used to go to Elisa Primary still. So back then with mini basketball, you know, I used to tell my friends from Ellison. So I used to bring like 4 or 5 of the players, 4 or 5 of the classmates, them come basketball, come train, you know.
On the weekend, stadium, national stadium.
See that, dude? So from a younger age, you recruit to them, man.
I try to bring them from, you know.
So as a young baller then, 11, was there anybody in Jamaica at the time you looked up to as a basketballer and said, all right, I want to be like him or better than him, or was it outside of Jamaica your motivation had come from? Apart from you seeing your brother getting injured and all of that.
You know, back then, you know, when I had access to the site, unless you're rich, you have satellite this. So really couldn't watch the NBA players and them things still. But you have a guy by the name of Junior Totobins Foster, who I emulate, who I, you know, him didn't know, he was my mentor, but he didn't know it, you know. I used to just watch him play and I'd say I want to be like him. I don't care about no, he had a great work ethic and I've never seen nobody, you know, and I just want to emulate him in a certain way. So he's the one I look up to.
Okay.
Toto Beans.
Right. Are you still in contact with him now, or are you lost?
As a matter of fact, a few years ago, I tell him, I thank him for him do for me as a basketball player, and I say, well, listen, you know, as you know, me the life to take the throne, you know. Him laugh.
Okay.
I challenge him. I challenge him. Yeah, life, I could do it. I could get it done, man.
All right, then cool. So from Elliston Road Primary School to where? Where the journey lead to?
Well, what happened? What happened is, hold on. Yeah, what happened is I actually went to, I was supposed to go to KC. Mr. Harvey came to me one time and told me to come to KC and thing, but KC, them about rumors going off, and I just don't want to be a part of that,
Totally understand.
Yeah. So, and then at the time, Toto Bins tried to get me in Excelsior, and he got me in actually, but then he got a scholarship and left. Oh. So when he left, I went to Excelsior. I said, listen, the principal, Mr. Wong at the time, said, boss, the person who used to deal with this not here. So then it was GSC. Then the next one was GSC, and at the time, I guess it was too late. GSC already filled up and things, so I ended up not going to high school. I went to John Mills all age for that year. So I started a basketball with John Mills.
Oh, you pushed that
in the multi-care.
Yeah,
so you played multi-care. So you played multi-care at John Mills then?
Say that again?
You played multi-care at John Mills then?
No, we didn't play nobody actually because we didn't have they didn't have all age basketball at the time.
What
we're trying to do is trying to play in the high school league. And they send the high school team.
Okay, cool.
So, my team better than everybody in the high school league. I like me, of course, but
okay, cool. More definitely. So you have Garfield Kingston went to Elliston Primary where he got introduced through mini basketball. Ed to John Mills. Did you play for the national team at youth level?
No, well, pass. Garfield is a college man,
Right.
So you need to tell me a story there. Garfield got KC, got done it up, Garfield, talk to them. I look at them. Talk to them.
So after I leave John Mills, Mr. Harvey come to me and say, listen, you ready to have sense now? I'm going to say, senses now. I'm going to say, me go KC and thing. Actually, GSC, I was supposed to go to GSC actually, and
the greatest school I ever do it.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go to GSC. As a matter of fact, the year before I went to John Mills, I was gonna put me in second farm because them said the number space for first farm, and then I would repeat. But my brother said no, so I said no problem. So anyway, so the following year, Mr. Harvey come to me and like I said, ready to have sense now and say, me go KC. So I went to KC, and and I guess them say I was the first farm I ever made the A team.
Whoa.
When I come to KC, I was supposed to be somewhat KC savior. I said,
what?
I was the first farmer, I'm skinny, So anyway, first farmer play a B team, my A team, and thing. But I never really get too much game in the A team,
Yeah.
I'm too little or too skinny or whatever. I wasn't. That's another different story. But yeah, so we played B team. We went to the finals. I think we lost that year, and it's still bottom up to this day because certain people shouldn't beat me and things.
Who beat you?
I remember, but I'm shouldn't. Yeah, I'm not supposed to lose basketball in Jamaica, so it was. So the next year,
Gary, the same thing. Brother Gary, him right, but no one lose a game. I didn't pick up ball, him and no one lose a game. So if you hear my thing from them time to now, I saw him stay.
Okay, good. So you didn't get to win inside the B team, and you play a few games in A team. Did you get any championship through the journey with KC basketball?
What? No, I'm joking.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah.
No, the second year, we lose in the championship to the A team. And team, I don't remember what happened to B team. I think we win the knockout or something and lose. But my second farm year, Roger Marshall came to KC. Then Roger Marshall came now. You know the rest of that. We don't lose from Roger Marshall came. You know, so from second farm all the way one every year.
Okay, whoa. So well on it. Well on. Are you a superstar and a joke thing?
Hey,
joke thing. Yeah.
I think Garfield it leave a legacy at KC, you know. Like yeah man, from Garfield days all the way up until probably when Mario Ashman, they were known for them toughness, them speed, and them trash talking to yo. Like I feel from what I observe, it looked like a Garfield start all the trash talking thing at KC. I said look, cause
hey, really nigga, I'm still look. Really, Raja, I want trash talker to you.
Well, you know, Raja not really talk much again. It seems
like it's a solar field thing, man.
No, you are trash talk. He love trash talk too, but I'm gonna say, I don't know if it's an interview with Garfield when he want to tell where you drop like 40 points, and the person I'm marking and say, yo, you don't know why the coach bring you for mark me, you know, because you can't mark me. You just have to feel a way. It don't make sense.
Yo, Garfield.
We said that to all people still, you know.
I don't even know what's a whole people. So throughout, as I said, no, Garfield, we want to know the journey. You know, when you leave the interview, person can say, yeah, we'll walk that journey with Garfield. So throughout KC winning the championship, you are still a part of the youth national program in the sense that you still work out with the national team.
Yeah, well, funny thing, you know, I was a captain for the mini basketball team, 12 and under. I was a captain for the 15 and under. I was a captain for the 19 and under. I was a captain for men's and, you know, so every year I have to push myself, man. Every year, because every year new players emerge, you know, and I can't make a new player come take over my what me feel was right for the mind. So every year I have to work harder, you know, because I by the name of Sekou Fabs start come KC, come with, you know, Andrew Boland came on board. You know what I mean? So all these guys came on board and we really can't afford for people, you know, try to take my spot anyway, you know.
So before going further, I really want to pick Garfield brain, because I hear you mention a lot of things about how much pressure you put on yourself to do extremely well. Have it ever been like overbearing, like at one point you say like, I feel like I need to stop, push, or me give up due to circumstances, or that inner drive is just how you approach everything about your life?
No, my goal was to be the best player in Jamaica. You know, that was my goal. And then second goal was to play college basketball. So you know, I feel at the time I don't feel nobody should be my way or should stop me in any way, you know. I mean, of course, there's a guy by the name of Gunnar, which that's another story, you know.
No man, why you about that story, man?
Well, yeah, well, the Gunnar story, you know, I can tell you now, I can tell you later still, but I just want to be the best player in Jamaica still, and because I didn't think I was athletic still, so what I did was I had to outwork people, try to be quicker than them and smarter than them and faster than them, and you know, I could handle the ball a little bit still, you know. So I spent a lot.
Basically, your IQ, you need your IQ just get extra. You just do extra work with the IQ in basketball and stuff then. Cause you know,
I have to, you know, everybody. I mean, it's really short and skinny and little, you know. So whenever have the you know, the height like everybody are the built as in the body are thing, you know. So I have to use you know, do something different.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you say as I said before, it seems like you're a captain for every single team you play for, cause you just mentioned from mini basketball, you hold that captain position all the way up. So did it? You were a captain also for the national program.
Yes. Yeah.
Whoa. Talk about that national journey. Wearing our colors.
Well, okay, so it's a different feel when you play for the national team, and that was my concern with players that come from overseas that never play, that don't know what it's like playing for your country. It's a different thing from when you play college ball, even professional, So there are people when they play against other countries where they never even leave them country, they never have a passport. This is it for them. That is them, their NBA, that's their professional. So you have people who die for their country. So when these foreign based players come over and come for vacation and just want to play ball, and don't understand what it's like to play for the country, I have a problem with that, and and I think that's where national team and myself, kind of separate,
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
so you were strongly against the overseas players coming down and play for the national team.
No,
No, different.
that wasn't the issue. The issue was national players, the practice start the whole summer, and the national players, but the overseas players come down 3 days before we leave, and then just come in and come later practice and things like that, and I didn't like that.
Oh. I understand. But that's still happening up to now still. So it's that's still happening up to now still. But what do you think the solution for that though?
Well, my thing is, I believe in a thing called fairness. I believe in a thing called fairness, and I believe, what was happening is that the local players was running. Let's, for example, local players running 10 laps around the field. The foreign-based players come down and said, "I'm not doing that."
Whoa.
And the coach allow that, and if we're a team, we're supposed to run. If 10 laps it is, it's 10 laps it is. I remember when I was playing, some people come down and said, "I'm not. Well, Saturday morning practice. Hey, no, Saturday morning, I write it to the Sunnies." So, foreign-based players, we play skins and shirts scrimmage, and foreign-based players say them not take on them shirt because to what? And Jamaica them come from. So, I had a problem with that. So when them say take off, I'm not take off my shirt either.
Okay, fair treatment.
Yeah, so I'm saying I'm not take off my shirt either. And
that sounds like a Peter, the coach. I'm not sure. I just had
no, it wasn't. So foreign players, I'm not take off my shirt. So I say me not take off my shirt either. So him start talk. I'm saying, okay, we can play a feet then. What? Whoever lose, take off your shirt. No one did that. You know what time it is.
Okay, cool. Well, all right.
I think Gary, hold on 1 second. With all that, I think the coaches who involved, they should looking at and know and say, oh, you have them youth train for a couple of months. Well, they bring some man come and them man don't even want to walk around the stadium, much less. You can't have them man within the team because that break team spirit to me.
Well, the thing, and what happened, and like I said, and that's the year I got this cut from the team, and it was, that's what the reason why I was blacklisted, because when I got cut from the team, I went on the radio and tell them the truth, like, listen, it's a political thing, because I stood up for what I believe in, and I stood up for fairness and thing, and I got cut from the team, even though I was one of the best players on the team. Even the foreign, and I'm talking about the foreign-based player, all of them, they know what time it is. None of them was better than me, not one of them. But them coming from the team based on because I was outspoken, I was speaking up. I just believe in fairness, and I believe I'd rather go with a team that we're gonna dig in and fight. You know what I mean? Because we're playing without foreign-based players for years. And we get battered by Bombers, but there's certain teams where we beat, like Barbados and teams like that we beat. But you know what? We learn a lot as far as we play together. We never on a star player. We never everybody was the same. There's no star player. You know what I mean? So nobody get preferential treatment and things. So I rather go to war with people like that than people that come there and
walking at the sun.
Yeah, I'm can't take on them too.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Aye. I know. As I said, I have the privilege of playing on a national team already, and this is something that normally I hear mentioned. And I'm glad that you're overseas now. You are familiar with the talent over there, and you also visit Jamaica, so you know what is going on down here to a level. What is normally mentioned is that these players who play overseas are, and I use the word elite, to our players out here because they are playing in a better league, they are performing at a higher level. So they consider that with these players joining the team, it's basically doing Jamaica a favor. So even though the local players are out here, as you mentioned, might be working for 2-3 months, you'll still find a foreign-based player just come and join the team like a week before the tournament. Is there any truth to that, to say that these players are elite, and is there any justification why a coach would just inject a player like that into the team and not ensure that both local and overseas players do the same amount of work?
Okay.
Would you?
All right. So okay. There are a lot of great players in the States, and you know, let's be frank. Let's be frank. Majority of the players overseas better than the players in Jamaica. But that's not the point.
Yeah.
Not the point. That's not the point. What I'm saying is, you tell these overseas players, listen. So what happened is that they train these local-based players until the foreign-based players come. You know? And that's what I don't like. That's for real. Don't practice then. Let's not practice. And 1 week before so when a foreign-based player come, give me a chance to compete against them.
Yes.
So when the foreign-based come, we don't need no more in a Garfield. Or we don't need no more in a or Peter. No, it don't work like that. So start practice the week when the foreign-based players them come in. So everybody's on the same page. So let me compete on the spot. Go come on and play college ball and play pro. Take my spot. No, it don't go so. Now fight for my.
It's a Jamaican and foreign thing, you know.
This is funny still. We are a victim. It is funny. We are a victim with that still. We are majority local players are victim to that. And I can tell you, it's rough, but Gary, if we kind of answer that question, me not in a fear, but the talent is, if we have said mentality within basketball in Jamaica, we can be better than some of the foreign players.
Of course.
Definitely.
Nobody take your spot, man. What's wrong with you?
I can't. Me cross myself and say I'm better than enough of them players. There, you know. I don't care. No man wants to say, you know.
But you
get me? So
wear slippers.
So Garfield, and me ask a question then. KJ Stew want to know who were the coaches of the national teams then, and I think a lot of viewers would want to know.
Marlon Natty, he was a coach.
Okay. All right. KJ Stew what the question.
I'm answering the question. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, the question was asked and it was answered.
Yes, asking the
question. One more question. Do you think that the format of the school league was better when we played? That's from Ludlow Barker.
I don't think it was better. I think the players was better. I think the players was more hungry. I think because there wasn't any opportunities. We have to find up and create opportunities. You know what I mean? Now we have a lot of opportunities where we can sit down because we're told we get a scholarship, or because your friend got some college and thing him can get you. Back then, there wasn't a lot of opportunity. We have to earn opportunity. We have to fight for the opportunity. We have to fight for that scholarship. You know what I mean? So now we cannot sit down in the yard and do nothing, and the coach call you and say, "Yo, we hear about you get a scholarship." Just that easy.
Mm-hmm. So all right, you were winning for a couple seasons with KC and stuff like that. You were the captain of the team, right? So we have a question here from CH Gadgets. He was curious if any recruiter approached you at that time.
College recruiter, no. No, okay. The scholarship thing with me, pretty much, I really didn't understand American system as far as colleges. So whenever the college team come here, and by the way, I didn't play for the national team until, as far as the men's national team, which I feel I got cut a few times when Mr. Remeke was a coach. He felt like I wasn't good enough. That's another story. I was better than him and everybody else that he coached. But I think national team 2 times.
Yo, hold on there, wait on. Me just like how Garfield starts strong, like say, yo, listen. So Garfield, only one person they could have mashed up a gun now.
Well, the people actually were on my team, Roger Marshall. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's different. Because when I was on KC, Roger was a man, I just give Roger the ball and sit down and chill. You know what Teen Wolf the movie? When you just get the Teen Wolf the ball and things. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Come on. After that, man.
I just give Roger the ball, the back and easy,
Yeah.
Roger Marshall. So, like I said, the people I feel that, was on my team, and then when Boland come was me, Boland and Roger Marshall, you understand, Sekou. So, but you have some people where like Bobby Pollock and thing, and the Calabar people, them Ludlow on the Monday, Wallace and Psycho and thing, was, them, and they your stats have some team, a good playing team too. But apart from that,
we'll have a picture with some of them, Willard, with this group at stadium, I think.
I see this one. You're the number 4, right?
Yeah, you can see the skinny youth,
Yeah, man, and Raja. So basically, we're the 2 smallest players. Can I see that's Ludlow behind you, right?
In the green.
That's Ludlow, that's Richard Wallace, that's Purcell, that's Esme, that's Bobby Pollock.
Oh.
All right.
All of them.
Player, yeah, man.
So you feel them baller they could have beat like the all-star what Jamaica have now for them prime?
Of course.
Beat man like Barnes and Wilby and them man.
Of course.
And the NBA
Roger Marshall in his prime? Are you serious? Bobby Pollock?
Yo, really. Them can't call my name still, but I can tell you, them ballers, them not kill me. Straight.
Roger Marshall in his prime?
Okay.
Really? Roger Marshall, Michael Jordan, his prime,
Hey, I saw Roger. I probably say Garfield player this still. I remember Braves. I remember going by the stadium and seeing Braves play. And I remember Roger. But probably you were probably gone because this was probably about 96.
No man, I leave Jamaica 93,
All right,
okay.
Probably weren't there then. All right.
Garfield, what I want to find out, how was the support from the outer Jamaicans, basically, in regards to supporting basketball back then? Like, did you have full arenas when you go to stadium to play a game? Or you didn't have too much persons interested in basketball at that time?
You're talking about KC, you're talking about Braves?
I really wanted to put both in regards to support of basketball overall. Like now, let me just give you an example because like we go to some high school game, we see a crowd in the National Basketball League, but we see the same faces. We don't have a full arena. I was wondering if the support was similar back then. Are you guys just play for the love, or are you guys really play for the fans?
Okay, basketball, schoolboy basketball was big in Jamaica. Big, especially when KCL play GST or KCL play Calabar, rival schools. Back then, when my 7th grade year still, my first farm year, Excelsior was a powerhouse team. So when Excelsior play, enough people come Excelsior match them. And then Excelsior fade out. GSC was a powerhouse team too. Them fade out. So when that thing come now, KC now became like one of the favorite KC and Calabar rival and stats. So, enough people come and match them. Because at the time, basketball was the only thing that keep KC alive. Because KC wasn't win nothing when them time there. So basketball was the only thing. Because we're losing our football, we're losing our cricket, we're losing our champs. So basketball is the only thing that keep Casey alive at the time. So the stands would pop, man.
Oh, what about Braves? Braves days.
Braves was the one of the young, exciting teams, you know. So when Braves are playing, because Braves are all of the school board them on the team, you know, and so everybody used to come watch Braves, because Braves were exciting and thing. When Braves are playing a Mustang with gun and thing, you know, big game, you know. But you know, it was always Braves versus Mustangs. Nobody else really never, you know,
match up.
Yeah,
you never have a Rebels. The Rebels are the KC old boy team. They are going good in time.
Rebels was later on, as far as, you know, rivalry, you know.
Okay.
And Braves, you were one of the players that started the Braves team, right?
Yeah, Braves started from, you know, with a other thing named Midnight Express. You know, what happened at them time they stayed them the home, we used to use it. We can turn off the light and turn on the light. So we used to play till like 12 o'clock at night all the time. So it was more like the era man them swallow man with the call Midnight, and we say, you know, said to Roger, if we build a team, you know, we can win, you know, be a young youth and thing, and never on a money for sponsor, we never on a coach, you know, because me as that Overview Laker, Smiley was doing, you know, Keith Day, Smiley was doing Utopia at the time, so we never on a coach, we never on a money for pay for gears and things. So every year we say, Roger, I could do it. Some people migrate. Roger play for a team named, I think, Bullets, I don't remember. And they play for a team named Bullets. So I was the only one who wasn't playing Woman League, you know. But then the next year, no, we say, yo, I have to do it. So Smiley left Utopia at the time, and we invite Smiley to join. And so come Brave start. So we started for myself.
All right, quickly. We really have to touch on this point because you mentioned, and the reason why I asked the question about the support, even with Braves, you know, because Garfield, we are here and we have a lot of young viewers watching. And you find out that a lot of these young viewers are young basketball players. They find so much excuse not to try and develop themselves or push the hard work. They will say that, for example, job are not doing nothing for us. No money now running the sport, no this and that. But what you're saying, you had a goal and you had made up your mind to say you want to be better in this game and be a better player. What advice would you give to those young players who are looking to find all these excuses not to work on them game and just want a gold spoon handed to them?
Well, first of all, it's not only Jamaica, it's a universal thing, you know, because my coach thing and it's this players, there's a different generation, and you know, they want things handed to them. The thing is that, you know, basketball or sports teach about life. You know, whatever you want in life, you have to work for it. You know, it's very rare that someone gonna sit there and hand you something. So you really have to work for it. What I'm suggesting to all young players or all players is that you work hard. You give yourself a goal. You say, listen, within 5 years or 10 years, if I don't achieve this, but when you do your work for that, you know, you say, well, listen, 5 years, if I don't get a scholarship in 5 years, I might, you know, I'm gonna reconsider something. Or if I don't get a scholarship in 10 years, but in the same time, you work hard. You outwork everybody. You know what I mean? You outwork everybody. You try to be the best player you can be, the best person you can be. So at least you say you try. Don't sit down and don't try and say waiting for somebody, wait for job or wait for basketball or wait for whoever to do it. You know, you just go it and happen.
Okay, and you just mentioned about scholarship a while ago. I don't want him to go off that topic. Did you get a chance to play overseas, Garfield?
Yes. I got a scholarship. You know, it was I waited a long time. I was getting disillusioned because, you know, you graduate from high school at 15, 16, you know, and you can't really back then you have to be 18 to get a scholarship. So when a lot of these college coaches come out and thing, them always overlook me and get the tall guys and thing, and I kind of felt some way, you know, like, hold on there, I'm 10 times better than all of these guys, you know. So what happened was a team by the name of New Jamaica's Dermot Morris from Fagmore Agency. I'm not sure if you know him, but he had some guys from coming up from New York named New Jamaica's that played the national team, a bunch of college players, and we play against them. You know, they said, like a game. We're gonna call some coaches and get you a scholarship and things. So at the time, they asked me if I did my SAT. I didn't do no SAT. So, I said, listen, there's other guys on the team that did the SAT, bring them up, instead of me. So I think few players got scholarship from that. So the next year, I met Richard Coley. I'm not sure if you know Richard Coley. He went to Grace College.
Oh.
Coach Kessler come to Jamaica sometimes. So, I met Richard Coley. He came to the stadium and things. So whenever new face come to the stadium, them already know. I have to introduce myself to them and the coach. So yo, like a game, I'll make a call for you. So Coach Kessler offered me a scholarship. Same time, New York Tech, which part of New Jam Rockers, offered me a scholarship, and then Seminole State College, Oklahoma, offered me a scholarship. I got 3 scholarships that year, which if and I'm saying I gave myself on that year. If I didn't get a scholarship, I would be done with basketball. It's 5 years of me waiting to get a scholarship, At the time, I was bored because all the good players left, so I was just
dominating.
Okay. I think that, as I said, you get bored. I think lots of players out here. But we can say to players who even them if them get bored, what they should do are some players just give up. Because I said it happen to a lot of players, and it probably can happen to more. But if you have an advice you can give to players like those who waiting and get frustrated.
Well, okay. My situation is different because at the time, we don't have internet access and thing. Back then we didn't, I was writing different letters every day. I wrote over 150 different colleges, letters.
Whoa. And back then.
Clippings, right. So I didn't have the internet, like you guys still. So we show them clippings, show them videos and things. So, I spend all that time writing letters and things. But what I'm saying is that they have to show constant. They have to be constant because it's 1, 2, 3 for us. Send record with your phone, send a video, and send it via email. You know what I mean? So you can't sit down and wait for job or whatever camp them have. For try get coaches see them and thing. You have to make it happen for yourself. Everybody have phone.
Funny enough, everybody that has been on the program, I asked them the same question. That's what they're saying. Hey, go sell yourself. Put in the work. You have social media now. You have YouTube. You have a smartphone. Make it work for you. Because when you say you have to write over 150 letters to send it out.
Willard, we need for even pass 10 seconds to punch that pint open. One punch under some of them got. You hear what Garfield just mentioned? But then you have to write 150. And you have players out here don't even try and reach out to one college. But every day they say that they want this and they want. You have to go out there and determine. Garfield mentioned earlier about succession planning. It's not that everybody's going to make it. Everybody's not going to make it to college. Garfield is saying, make sure you make a plan, succession planning, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, where you want to be. And you work towards it. So players, you have to understand, and that's our principles, as Garfield mentioned, not only in basketball, but in life. You have to set where you want to be in the next couple of years, coming back and forth and work it. So Garfield, valid point, and I hope the players who are listening follow. You need to market yourself and push yourself. Stop finding excuse. Internet is big. You can reach person who they are now and send them video. China, anywhere.
But not only that, still Gear. You need to understand. This man say I wake up 5 o'clock a morning to go run the steps to my stadium.
No.
Them play ball till 12 o'clock at night. These young players just want to play. Them not want training them. You hear me say them just want to play the game. Them just want to play. Them don't want to them don't want to train. Them don't want to put in the extra work. If them did that do what him a do when him a 10. They don't. Now work. I was talking to a younger player yesterday, and like they made a mistake on the court, and I was like, yo, come out to your head. And this man was like, yo, the bag of knives, him can't take the bag of knives. I'm like, yo, where them soft youth that come from, where you can't even give them advice and them take it.
Yeah, well, because the generation different, you have certain ways you have to deal with certain people. You can't deal with everyone the same. So sometimes you have to reach them a different way. You have to take a different route, you know?
Yeah.
You have some coaches so and that not gonna work sometimes. So sometimes you take a different route to reach them, you know. But you have to find out the roots of why them act the way they act.
Definitely.
So
I see of this thing doing now, like videos of players, drills and them stuff. I think I take some of the drills them and do them still. Cause you know the thing is you still improve on whatever your craft you have. And then I think we need these young players need to watch some of those videos. So you can even we tell them, other people tell them, but you're training, I see it train female, kids, big people. So it's not like say basketball is limited to just a level. Or what you're doing is limited just a level. It's all for everybody. So I like what you do, but we need to get that out there to younger players them now in Jamaica too.
We definitely, I know Garfield, we definitely post him link on our page. We also push out those drills. With your permission, Garfield, if you will give us a permission to share the drills also on our page so the players can see. And we will see it there. You can follow Garfield right here, Twitter. And remember, as I said before, every day you're supposed to learn something new. So always have that mindset. What am I going to learn today? Different, especially when it comes on to your craft. Garfield, as I said before, we want to walk through the journey with you. Right now you get the scholarship. Reaching overseas now, was there any wake-up call? Did you find any player working other than Garfield Richards on the court? Or was it transition?
Okay, so the time I get my scholarship, I was so disillusioned with basketball. I was just playing, just to play, just for the love. So I've lost a lot of impetus to play. Because I felt like I was getting overlooked and I wasn't getting a scholarship. You know, I'm getting up 5:30 in the morning. I'm working hard. Everybody. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't do none of that stuff. All I do is play basketball and work.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, you know. I used to, and then I'm not getting a scholarship, and I'm like, how life is so unfair, and start kind of get whatever disillusion, whatever. So when I got the scholarship, I wasn't even, and then at the same year, my son was born. So my son was born in June. I got a scholarship in August. So when I went to the States, I was still in shape, and this is in shape from years of being in shape because I wasn't really. I wasn't really working as hard as that time. So actually, when I went to school, still, I was still. Coach was like, "Wow, this guy's the quickest guy I've ever seen." But skill wise, there was better than me skill wise, But they didn't work harder than me and thing. And no, I just set a different goal. I'm here now. The goal was to play college basketball. No, I'm here. What I'm gonna do now. So. My first, I was hurt a lot my first year, So it was an ups and down year for me. As far as I wouldn't call it a successful year. It was a very transitional year for me and thing. And even I still on my own, because I was still all conference third team honorable mention without even being at my full potential.
Oh, good. Let's see. It just speaks volume to how much work you put in. You mentioned that you kind of dropped back in the sense, but you were still in shape and still could deliver, even though personally you know that you could do much better.
Right.
Going forward now. So we leave college. We realize, as Ban touched earlier, that now you choose to be is a personal coach or do you coach a team?
I do both, I do both.
You do both.
I rather train though. I rather train, I rather train. I don't like being on the bench anymore. As far as I rather train you and because I train so many different people, I want to at least go to them game and watch them game, you know. But when
Okay.
you train and then have all these teams that are coach, you don't have time to see all the players that you train, you know. So I rather so you have time to kind of see the players and players develop.
Okay, cool.
See a craft work.
Right.
And with that being said, we have to shout out Willard early that of a big up Garfield straight because him not only try assist over there, you know that him have a lot of camps that him come down and visit and also help with that training session. Speak about that experience and that how that feel when you could return to Jamaica and visit like all Majestic Gardener, JC, Campion. I think I see a picture everywhere like it just help everybody. You know? Or that make you feel as a past player to come back and try and help with our local players.
Well, first of all, the camp thing I've been doing that long time from in college, you know.
Okay.
No matter of fact, one time this dude come to me and me see my play, I say, I like that you the game, you know. I must say, Garf, you don't remember me? No. I say, what? Remember they come to our camp one time? I was a little youth, another. I say, I say, yeah, man, and you make me continue to play a ball. So things like that make you feel good. I mean, I remember him. Me just see him play, and just remind me, say, when I remember him, I'm saying, oh. But so may I do it long time, you know. What is that? We used to go to the basketball association and them always brush me off, tell me no and that kind of foolishness. So what I normally I just bypass them, go to Mr. Calvin Martin. So Calvin, now come down and more and do a look at camp. And then my hours for me, you know. So it's a start. So what I do now, you know, I always call when I come Jamaica, I call Calvin, I say Calvin Martin, may I come Jamaica, you know. Some camp with the national team, not the national, but the junior national team are always arranging. So, you know, I know the coach from, you know, the Conan them from GSC, of course, me do KC.
Yeah.
Carl Ludlow, so Ludlow, and then Ludlow link up with Campion, you know. So, end up last time I was here, I end up at Manchester High School.
Yeah,
that's solid.
Yeah, with Solly. Yeah, I mean, Solly. And then other one from Olaba. What's his name?
Let's have him on the court. Edwards.
Yes, right. So I was at Olaba, Manchester. So you know,
all over.
But one minute, I don't want what happened to me happen to them, where them get disillusioned and thing. And I want what happened is that no one was honest with me as far as what to expect in the college level. Vaughn, it was the one that was very honest with me when he came back. Vaughn Conanam, and he told me, you know, he was the only one that was truthful in telling me what to expect, because I went there blind. I went to college blind, you know, as far as the talent level and what you need to prepare in terms of what the coaches expect and things like that. So I try to do the same thing for these kids, you know, and try to help them. And I'm very honest with them. I don't tell them no nonsense. I don't try to brainwash them or try to, you know, sell them a dream. You know.
So you don't get like any support from Jabo, or you didn't get any support from Jabo while you were at college?
Huh?
Or you feel like there's a lot of No, because I'm wondering why there's not a lot of people coming back and doing what you're doing, you know, that get scholarship and going, and you know, basketball save a lot of people, even if they don't make it to the NBA or whatever. But you are one of the faces that I see come back and always give back to basketball. So I'm just wondering if at some point, you know, a person lose a love for the country, the sport, or even the association. It's like if them not dead, if you help them through college, then probably just say, yo, when they never help me, you know, I'm not gonna give back, you know. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out why basketball are dead in Jamaica.
Okay. For me, I don't care about the association or what I'm up for. I don't care. My thing is basketball has done a lot for me. You know, they gave me a college education. You know, it helped me in a lot of ways, and I'm thankful for it. So I'm giving back because I'm thankful. I'm giving back because I want to give back what I didn't have. You know what I mean? No one was honest with me, and no one told me what to expect. So I want to give back the sport that helped me become the man I am. So whether Jabba want to help me, Tom, Dick, or Harry want to help me, I don't care. I'm going to do it regardless. So
yeah, because it don't make much sense where you say you come to job and tell him say you want help and him say no. But yet mother hear the old cry say, yo, we need help. Like it just add up. What them have against you?
Well, I don't know. Okay, so I was blacklisted, like I said, because when I got cut from the national team, I tell the truth. So they kind of blacklist me. So every time I ask to even coach a junior national team, them kind of brush me off or whatever. So I bypass that, and I just and that's the problem right now. We need to let go of whatever malice we have with whoever we have back then. And I'm saying that's why I feel like the sport is where it is now. It's stagnant because people still remember. Oh, remember when we do this for you or do that for you and thing. Rather than hey, forget about the past, forget about all of that. You know what I mean? Just come in and help the kids them, whether you get some kind of reward or not. Just come in and help the kids them because you know basketball help you get where you're at. You can't deny it or act like you're better than basketball all you want. But at the end of the day, basketball save a lot of us from a lot of things. You know, poverty or hurt or whatever, and get to us a college education for free. You know, come back, cut your nonsense, come back and help.
And that's a point too. We need to stop and drive home. Because hold on, Barnes. Because what Garfield is saying, and I don't know if you realize it through him all action and how him conduct himself. Him don't make a roadblock stop him, and that's always been his approach. So he mentioned that he approached the association. There was a lot of glitches, a lot of hurdles. What he did, he still find a way how he could give back. And that goes to the players overseas. If you really want to give back, stop finding excuses. You must can find an avenue. It might be through mentorship. It might just be even just partnering in one high school or one camp. Don't find out this bag of excuses because as what Garfield said, actions speak for himself. One roadblock, him still a move on because guess what? Him know the importance of how him feel giving back. So we need to drive that home to persons who constantly say, we not give back to Jamaica because too much red tape, so much politics. No. If you want to give back, you find a way to give back. All right. So Barnes, your question.
I'll follow up with that what you just say because there's something like that I was going to say. Players want to. But at the same time, as I hear Gaff mention something, him link Java and then brush them up. So players, in the intention, like players just there saying Java, Java is basketball in Jamaica basically because certain stuff have got through Java with basketball. And when you as a player say, oh, all right, you want to give back, and then you go to Java and Java show you off. In your mind, we're not people now follow Garfield lesson, but in the mindset, they were like, yo, what is yeah, try help by the country and them said wanna push me. And then you have a next set of players who help and Java take what they're helping and go away with it. So the people look into those stuff, you know, and then those choose not to do what they want to do.
Well, Barnes, yes, them look people, but we are tell them straight up, say them for change the mindset there. Find a way. Stop. We cannot hold on. I learned something that if you hold a bottle in your hand, you might can hold it for maybe 20 minutes without your hand hurting. But try hold that bottle for 3-4 days. You realize that your hand sore, it might drop. So you have to learn how to let things go and be free. You get what I'm saying? So we can't hold that. The players find a way. And if you're watching and you're overseas and you're a former player and you want to give back, make contact. Even with the interview squad, we'll give you some name. We say that publicly. Persons who you can contact because basketball must grow.
And guess what now? It's a very good time for Garfield for even link with Java, you know, because them look all of the help them can get, you know, Garfield. I don't think them would have brush you off again, you know, no, I'm serious. I don't think them would have brush you off again, Garfield. If you say you want to coach a little team, all right, that's up, them would do it, man. Them everybody says the basketball need to be great again. And you say basketball was a big thing when you are playing. I know that again, man. I tell you, man, it's sad.
The thing, like I said, you know, we have to let go because a lot of players in the States, and me say, yo, I now play for the national team. The man I'm looking like them want to kill me. And the crazy thing, even though Jabba did me wrong in a lot of ways, if I was at the age and them coming for the national team, me that run go.
That run go.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But
you can't own a malice.
Right. So I talk about that I was blacklisted, but I still do my thing for Jamaica basketball. I don't business. If them call me and say, Garfield, we need it for this, one of them. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't business. You know what I mean? There's certain people in basketball where I disagree with a lot of them ideology and a lot of way them deal with things. But if them call me, I say we need this for the kids. We're not having a relationship with them, as far as coming to deal with them. But if them say Garfield, we need it for the kids, me did it. I will need it for the program. I will need it for this. Me did it. So I put away my whatever against that person, and we help. You know what I mean?
For the development of basketball.
Of course, the development of basketball. So I want to see Jamaica basketball improve. I want to see Jamaica as the place where all the college players, all the college coaches come and say that the island, them have the best player them ever.
Naturally athletic, aggressive.
Yeah. I have a question to you, guys. Do you think you would come back and try and run for the president for a job?
No.
But you dropped the gun.
No. I don't have the temperament to be a president because me know your parts. So I not be okay, I believe in our fairness, but I want to be in a part of the coaching part of it. You understand? The development.
Yeah, the development of the
player. President and I tie and no, I can't do that.
Definitely.
You understand? Me every day. So,
viewers.
We don't want we have to get engaged with the viewers, and this is a former player, Casey. I guess him play under Garfield. I don't know if Garfield pause. I don't know if Garfield remember. You know him?
Mario Ashman. Short and can't shoot, can't dribble fast.
So my ask, like, you have to share one of your most memorable moments playing basketball.
In Jamaica or in general?
Both. Give a Jamaican and in general when you're overseas or whatever, like where you can remember.
In a college, okay. So one I can give you one thing in a college. One time, I played against a youth named Eddie Robinson, playing at the NBA. And played for the Bulls and played for Charlotte Hornets, and I ended up playing the Knicks one time. Anyway, Eddie Robinson is 6'9", so I end up switch and I end up guard him. I was 5'9", he was 6'9", 6'10", and him look on me like say, "Are you serious?" So him give me that look down, so but kind of get that look there from other people. There's so many memorable things. Remember one time we were playing against Ghana. And Mr. Roger, you have a mark going and I can't take the foolishness. So because I can't give me 40 right now, 40 points. So every time we play a Mustang or gonna make Roger mark gonna because me an embarrassment thing.
Okay. Hold on there. Garfield. I have talked with Ludlow, Calvin, and somehow when me reason is straightforward. I think you're the right person to answer that question here. Was Ghana that good?
Yes. Yeah, me just about.
no, seriously. Like every time I talk to persons who are a little bit older than me, them always say to me, say, Gary, if you ever see Ghana in prime. But I was saying, and hearing you talk about Ghana over and over, it's like you give him a lot of respect and rate his craft.
Yes, he was the only one I kind of. When you play against Ghana, make sure your shoes tight, lace up. That's right. Yeah. Serious business. He might be one of the best players I've ever played against in my life. And I play against Marbury. I play against Iverson. I play against Eddie Robinson. I play against Travis Best.
Yeah.
Against Teresa Witherspoon, Herb Williams. The list goes on.
And Ghana.
No.
Gary.
I don't be Ghana.
Gary.
Yeah.
Gary. I watch a finals with Mustang and Rebels and Gunner, my general. Boy, that's the first time I ever seen him play, and I can tell you from my day there, I was like, yo, this brother had the baddest thing me ever see.
Yeah,
Yo.
let me tell you why Bears beat Mustangs, and this is a honest truth. Come in the game late.
Oh, that's right. Punctuality cause it. Never punctual.
Anytime Bears beat Mustangs, because Gunner come late. Because Gunner used to come match game late, halftime, when Braves already have a big lead.
Yeah.
So, all the time, when Gunner play the whole game, we not beat Mustang.
Yo.
The man who come halftime and score 40, 50. No sacks, no travel fox.
Nah, man.
No, the thing about Willard, we need to get Gunner, we need to have an interview Gunner, because with all these story, and we're not saying a false story, we're surprised how Gunner never make it internationally in the sense in play ball overseas. I think he only play locally.
Yeah, okay. The thing with Gunner is him temperament. Him they have a temper, and him you know, is a man who get vexed and goes, you know what, I'm gone. Because remember we are playing Mustang and Gunner knock you argue and Gunner put on them clothes and leave. I say, yes!
Say, God!
Win a game now.
Win a game! Yes, just put on them clothes and go out. He might not argue and him just check on them clothes and leave. I want to say, yes! Glad! Can't win a game now. Now, when Gunner play now, win a game. If Gunner play not winning, you're not beating Gunner. Mr. College team come from whoever college and Gunner play for national team. And them can't beat Gunner.
Yeah, listen. Yo, no, I tell you. Garfield, time is against us a little bit, but we still want to ask. I want to ask this question. I will tell you 5. If you want to go more than 5 names, you can. What we observe and what we are trying to break is persons who don't give the what I say no, the appreciate those players or those persons behind basketball who would I say make things happen and put in the hard work that we need to salute. We don't salute them. If you are looking back now, give me 5 names that you will publicly, basically, as a Jamaican say, big up to say thanks for your contribution, and you know that these persons need to be honored and saluted in regards to basketball in Jamaica. What are those 5 persons you would hail up?
Okay. Well,
if you want to go more than 5, you can, you know.
Yeah, we have to talk about Keith Smiley Daily. The man
Keith Smiley Daily.
Yes, Smiley. The man that really changed the game and coaching to a different level, and him sacrifice a lot for us. You know, I have to big him up. I have to big up Smiley. I have to big up Mr. Harvey. Mr. Harvey.
Mr. Harvey, yeah.
Mr. Harvey, you know, him have him ways, but him help me, him help a one per youth getting to school. You understand? Him really help a lot of you getting to school, and for the fact that him reach out to me, and I reach a lot of youth where never really like Casey or interested in Casey, and him help with. Pete matches another bridge where you know him having
really
weird
friend.
Yeah, but him having weird but him help a lot of you. Calvin Martin, of course. You have to big up Calvin Martin. The man there, a long time Calvin I do it. I don't think we get the recognition him deserve. You know, Calvin Martin. Ludlow,
wow.
Where start out a coach, you know, little by little, and the man turn program and some powerhouse program. So you have to big up man like Ludlow, you know, as far as coaching and thing. Man like Ron Robinson, where them man they enough fight the man they get in the national team, you know. And him stick with it and make the national team eventually and thing. And now the man powerhouse coach, him might run the growth program, him dep on the coaching staff now. So the man there, you have to pick up the man there still. My meet Solly last year still, but when I was watching video them and The man in the stop work, Rasta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. The whole year, the man, me see the man that work on them videos. I have a privilege to meet him last year too. But again, you have too much people for mention because you have some man we set the trend from long time. We set the trend for basketball in Jamaica. We put basketball up on the map. You know what I mean? You know the Kennedy brother, them Wayne Sapperton. You know what I mean? Leonard Bonnie Ruggs, who him start the whole scholarship thing. By the way, make I like Leonard
Bonnie Ruggs.
Yeah. So don't get it twisted with this false information when I get right now. But the whole scholarship thing, I him start the trend. You know, with that. So yeah, people where and you know if I'm missing anyone, I apologize still. But enough people, the people that were play before me, play, you know, who set the trend for basketball, for put us on the map, you know, so
Yeah, man. And I said, and I must say, it's good, it's refreshing to hear those names. I know that majority of the viewers they might not even know. Maybe 2 or 3 names they know to the batch. Barnes, you didn't know who here. You didn't know Leonard Bonnie Ruggs. He was. You didn't know about Keith Smiley Daly.
But I know a couple.
You didn't know Kennedy brothers.
Yeah, me them man.
So you see,
Kennedy, them. I found us basketball founders in the
yeah, and we want
but Leonard Bonnie White, man.
Leonard Bonnie White.
Yeah, Leonard Bonnie White, man. Bonnie Ruggs, man. The Monday is the trend for the whole scholarship thing. We give whole heap of people scholarship. You know, in second year in college, where at least 15 people got scholarship based on his, you know, right away, go to the same school as him, girls and boys, you know, female and male. So don't get misinformed and, you know, with all the nonsense and the foolishness where people give false information. Like title that they don't deserve.
Okay. All right.
But you know, Gary, hold on, Gary. Remember to more put him on the spot a little, you know?
Put on the spot.
I'd see.
Put on the spot.
All right. We know you rate Raja and stuff, but between you and Raja, who you think are the better player right there?
Prime.
Well,
Prime, no?
Raja played 2 the position. Raja, I think, was the best 2 guard in Jamaica. Gunnar was the best player overall in Jamaica, to me. Best player overall. Raja was the best 2 guard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we play 2 different positions, but Raja was a deadly player, man. Like I said, when I played Raja, I used to give Raja the ball and sit down, go have a seat. But just come out for the court and go sit down on the stands and give Raja the ball.
Okay, cool. I'm going to. This is what I'm going to put you on the spot with now. And you're public, so you know, I feel like a throw it. We just feel like a throw in the hot seat. I realize, and I'm telling this to the viewers, I have the privilege to go on your page and I see that you have a lot of workout that you do with the young kids, them back and forth. It seems like you're always on the court showing drills back and forth. My thing is now, where I'm putting you on the spot, would it be possible for you to do a virtual training session with some of the kids from locally, where we can set up a link and you work out with them?
Of course. I would love to. You know, if I'm winning, I beg for do that.
Okay, so is that a hot seat then?
No, man, that's not even a question. Of course, I'll do it. I'll do it every day if it's possible.
Yeah,
so you can get ready for the national team in Basque. I'm not ready. Yeah?
Me? No. One away from Mugabe. Mugabe no
Mali, see the trash talk, Mugabe. I know I want to go on this.
I'm virgin, man.
I know, man.
I'm a virgin, man. No, okay. Mugabe put a post one time when him dunk on somebody. You know, I'm going to say, yeah, dunk on that, man. When I dunk on somebody, a real basketball player. So, him say, but don't on me. Somebody say, what? So, that's the one.
So, what go on right so? What say that?
But you have to go down on them. Me and them have to go down on them.
Okay, good.
No, that's right. Because him talk too much, I'm have to quiet him. You see? I have to quiet him.
So, we don't want one against one then.
Yeah, he can bring 5 and bring my 5. He can bring all of the people, man. All the bandwagon is them, all the people, man.
Yeah.
I talk false information. A matter of fact,
let's arrange. Yo, no, man, we need to arrange that.
We can't set it up, man.
Yeah, man, set it up, man.
You can't take the DMS staple and all of them. Me take me Barnes, Ruan. Me take all something. You may say me take me and Barnes and whoever, man. And Ruan and whoever.
I still win. Still win.
Same situation. DMS staple. Yes, I'm talking about you.
Yeah. Yo, staple, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Yeah, but we don't want to overjump it. I know a lot of coaches are tuning now. As I just asked Garfield on behalf of Jamaica to see if we can arrange a virtual workout session. And I really want the high school players them to be involved in this totally. So coaches, you can expect me personally to send the link to the coaches group and you can get it to the players. After this set, we will sit with Garfield, ask him which day is good for him. And then we make it arrange, because guess what? This program is not just to watch and see. We are really trying to push development and we are trying to get information that can better the sport. So that is the first thing we are going to do as soon as this program and make contact with Garfield tomorrow, arrange some time and date. What is going on in this picture, Garfield?
I don't know why this guy standing in front of me. I don't know.
I think I image of the party.
You know what I mean? Like, really think about that.
Yeah, what are you really up to?
I think I image of the party and I say, oh, where coach I do too.
That was my senior year. That was my senior year, you know. And actually, that was my last game of college basketball, you know.
Any regrets about Garfield looking back now, as we're closing up, looking back on your journey through basketball all the way to who you are now, the man you are today? Is there any regrets?
No. I don't think, you know, only thing I felt I should have went to KC the first time, you know. But apart from that, no regret whatever. As far as anything I've done in life, I would do it again right now.
Okay. Any encouraging words to the viewers before you leave? You have a question?
Yes, man. Yeah, I don't know if you know this player called Carlos Henry, right? He's a baller where all his charges are run off him. Garfield, him saying it good in high. Yeah, man, him saying it good in high school. Why you be honest? Why
you be honest? Carlos?
Yeah, man, Carlos. Was Carlos a baller or was he like a role player where come off of the bench? Tell me. And I know enough people want to know.
Here's the deal with Carlos. The unfortunate thing with Carlos is that him the play point guard. And you know who play point guard.
And him still want to play point guard.
If you play a point guard, you know who to play a point guard. So
yes, a benchman then.
That's not one point guard. No, I never play. No, okay, him never play no bench because Carlos that youth where him help the team now what it ways, you know.
Yeah, man, he's a good motivator.
Yeah, him good and and him come in and give some valuable minutes and things. I used to play defense. Him rugged. You know what I mean? Him don't turn over the ball too much. Him don't turn over the ball too much.
No, just turn it over.
And all him do foul.
Back then, no.
So him really play a role, you know. Everybody on the team to play a role on the team still, you know. Like my son Roger Depp on the team. Me have to take a box seat to Roger go through my dog. You're a team. So and Roger came after me, but the idea you have to understand. Say the man is a prolific scorer. So give the man him do. Even when Boland comes still, me kind of let Boland take him shine, you know. Go through.
Yeah, me hear say Boland was a good. Me never see him play, but man, hear say Boland was a
different breed, man. Boland, Sekou, them man they're different, but always on the same team.
Yeah.
But, so when Boland, I say Boland take the lead because me both for lead KC and a year show. So you know, like I said, me never want to hug. You know, championship already. So make Boland eat, you know.
Facts. I think you just give the ball to Carlos, you know, like Carlos take over and lead. I'm a bridge, you know, but Carlos always want to lead. Carlos.
Is the ball? Carlos, listen, I have nothing to do with this. I just Cause my brethren, man. Cause I good dude. Yeah, man, good dude.
Will have any question out there from the viewers?
No, only the question that we got from Brian Lewis. He was asking to list his top 5 coaches in Jamaica. I'm not sure if Garf can. Well, I guess you could.
I don't. Okay, I don't know everybody, but I can say that Roger Marshall took over KC basketball, and within a year he took the team to the championship. If that don't say about his coaching ability, I don't know what else. What you can say?
Yeah. I said that myself too. Because we have two of his top players are from Harborview as always. And him change them game completely. Like even what Bailey and Johnson, like Roger change them game. Even like Johnson come off of the bench, I think be like the second in command. Him shot improve 180. So I know say Roger no play, man. Roger boss, man.
It should be on a national program as far as coaching, play development. Because he's no nonsense coach where we don't take foolishness.
Me come with the team of Mexico. Roger a good coach.
Yeah, definitely.
It's showing in this year with the KC team.
Okay. All right then. All right, so viewers, we have Garfield Richards, and before we even make Garfield Richards leave, we have to definitely give shout out as someone who do a lot of camps overseas. We have to big up our local camps, such as big up Simon from Meadowbrook. They have the little camp going. Coach Stumbo, Coach Ludlow, his camp also. Persons are Sullivan from Manchester, Dave Black from Montego Bay. As you realize, viewers, you always have a way or you can assist and help the players. And when we talk about giving back, we couldn't have a better person on the set than who we have sitting down right here. Always finding ways to ensure that the game of basketball keep going. It's not supposed to be stagnant. It's not supposed to remain in one place. Always find a way. We heard his journey from Kingston to Elliston Road, primarily from Elliston to John Mills to KC. And even at the point of the KC, he gave himself a 5-year succession plan. However, got a scholarship, went overseas. And up to today, he's still giving back to the sports. Been to Jamaica, a lot of camps. Finding ways, link up with Calvin Martin, other coaches down here to ensure that him give back to the sport. Not finding any excuse. He didn't come on this program to give us any form of excuses why him couldn't. Him tell you all the way or what he did, or him do it, see there at Campion College with the players. So when we talk about a player who give back, Manchester him reach out some parish, him not even remember them parish the name. Right? But as I said before, it's just a breath of fresh air anytime you hear this story and you hear how persons been through it and how they are up to today giving back. So Garfield Richards, it's a pleasure having you on the show. I don't know if you have any shout out or any encouraging word to our coaches, our players who are viewing, and let them know.
Garfield, I don't know if you know them man, Tanu. Okay, me see, Yeah, man.
I go to you, man.
Okay, cool.
I want as far as basketball, like I said, my thing is we need to let go and just come back and just bypass whatever conflicts we had in the past and just try to build up the game. Not talk about the people from overseas or people where we just come back and play for the national team. Just give another go, man. So we can put Jamaica back on the map. I just want to thank you guys for having me still, and
no man, our pleasure, man.
The pleasure is all.
One of the legend, man. Always I hear your name and I say, yo, we need to meet a person and sit down and have a conversation. And if we'd have 10 players like you, 10 people like you would give back. I know Jamaica basketball program with them miles ahead a lot of Caribbean countries, man. And
as Willie said, we just have a strength need. It's a privilege to have a new year. Because as I said before, we got anything to our basketball now in Jamaica. interview squad there everywhere. And so when we mentioned Garfield, I said I went to the court. Where I went? Boulevard Willard. And I said, you know, we have Garfield Richards. Legend! Yo, them man that killer. So guess what? It's not a case that person down here don't know it. That's why I said I have to apologize now. Because guess what? I have to went out and do a research. But from what I've learned and what I've heard, I should have known about you a long time. So I feel all the way. Because like the person look at me and say, Gary, you're not a baller. If you don't know them man there. You get me? So the interview squad is more than happy to have you on the show overall. And we'll just obviously big up yourself and keep safe and just continue to do what you have to do.
I appreciate it. And you guys keep doing a great job in doing, you know, because you're doing a good job, you know what I mean? I try to get back where it's supposed to be still because we have a lot of talent, man.
A lot of talent.
A lot of talent.
All right, then cool.
I might have about 5 more minutes left for me, you know, to play on the national team.
5 more minutes. All right, cool. All right, then. So cool. All right, so interview squad in the building. Persons, I know we just had a talk with Garfield Richards. Our next series is Sunday, right, Willard?
Yes.
And we have Mr. Gordon Porter from the Urban Knights to talk about team management and also ideas how we can spark and get that fire blazing when you come on to basketball in Jamaica. So viewers, look out for that one. It will be a very good conversation, good discussion about team management, something that I think all team leaders or coaches, everybody needs to pay attention to that interview because you can learn a thing or two.
Yeah, Gary, I think, as I said about that, I think that luck in the basketball in Jamaica too. Because if you have a team, good team management and stuff, I think it would be better the basketball in Jamaica too.
Facts, yeah, I agree 100%. Okay. Shout out to the top manager right about now, Claudia.
Yeah, man. And remember, persons, when we're talking to, we're not pushing this aside. We're asking Garfield to do a training session with the high schoolers, and we're not talking about boys alone. Because if you watch Garfield work with both gender. Basically, girls can join into this. Boys, young, old, so you can come in. If you have 2 knee like Ruan Robinson now work it, you will still come and do a little thing. You get what I'm saying? So we will post the link and we'll let you guys know when is the right date. So interview squad in the building, Friday night, big up on yourself.
No, we're not out yet. Let's also big up the Jamaica Basketball Project. You know, them on right now with one of the top personal coaches. I'm not even gonna say coaches and mentor. Lamar Skid Dixon. So
yeah, Skid is a good dude, man.
Yeah, man. So we can upcross right to feed them feeders when we come on for this. And
that we are going to do now. That's just like regular upcross. So hold on, remember we are let them know. Donate a ball still going on. Contact us if you have a ball to donate to the kids them because we need to get the ball mounted. So we are going.
Gary, remember so this interview skill challenge still are going.
Yeah, man. Garfield, Willard will send the information. As Tano mentioned about giving back also. So we will let you know how you can do it. But the process is we need to get the kids them bouncing a ball. There's no equipment at school. So you can't tell them to love the sport and them can't get a chance to even play the sport. So we said donate a ball and let us push this basketball thing from mini come all the way up. Garfield right now start from mini basketball.
Yeah,
so
you're good. So you're good,
important is.
You're good,
my daughter is not in high school as yet. I just mentioned the Keisha. We start from mini. So we are going from the primary level. So the ball will go to those primary school also. So Keisha, stay tuned. All right. So we're going over now. Basketball Jamaica Project. Tune in.
Thanks again for watching, everybody. Thanks again.